Missed beyond measure. Noel is putting a memorial service together. I should keep an eye on when it's going to happen if I want to attend. It's supposed to be in 5 days. I did jump ahead 24 hours. I got to do that a couple more times just so I can attend to this. So let's do that right now. Okay. Attend the memorial service today. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, we never met her. She is a member. Aja Mamasa. Is there anyone else here that's... Sam's not here.
Is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Okay, guess I gotta save a few words.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
It's okay to grieve, Mateo.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, here comes Noel.
It all feels so senseless.
Walter.
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Yeah, let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I get there.
Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time. I'll need to reimburse Noel for the easel and photo.
She's over there. Andreja?
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
What do you mean?
After the shock of what happened faded, I have felt nothing else. Just a numbness.
That's fine. I also didn't really know Barrett well enough that I wasn't very sad when he died. You're mourning too, Andraja, in your own way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... It is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense. There's no right way to feel.
Thank you.
Yeah, she loved that.
This is harder than I expected.
I feel like Sarah's one of the last ones I should talk to. I've never talked to you. Noelle seems also very important to this, so let's see if we can find Sam.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
Can you feel emotions?
No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply.
That's right, Vasco.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
Sure, console away.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Strangely helpful.
I will note that feedback for later. Ceremonies for the deceased go back thousands of years to early human history.
Oh, they're at the bar.
Hi.
You okay, Cora?
No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now.
Hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
So many people saying goodbye. Yeah, they just want to say goodbye. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Is this supposed to make everything okay? Make everyone feel better?
No, but if we drift apart, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
It literally will. I just said that. You're not alone, Cora. We're here for you.
I just feel like I want to be a million light years away from everyone. I want to be alone for a while, okay? I kept wanting to visit Mom, but now
I was about to say during that conversation her mom died, but obviously she would. She's little. She wouldn't handle that. Oh, you look sad. We'll talk to Vlad first.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
Yep. Pull one out for me, Vlad.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Two old friends.
I saw a lot of death in the fleet. Part of the reason I left. You stop feeling. Rather be sad than numb.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
It's quieter, yeah.
Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
Yeah, it's a sad story, Sam.
You look after yourself.
And he loved that.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Because he loved that, we earned enough affinity.
hi again.
So we'll do Asa first.
I don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa, former chair of Constellation. I wish the circumstances of my visit were better.
Aja, not Asa. Sorry if the lodge is a mess. It's been through a lot.
Yes, I'm sure I understand. Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. I was the one who invited Barrett to join. Oh, he was so brilliant. Even if the rest of us couldn't always keep up.
Were you and Barrett close?
Ah, yes. I officiated his wedding. Ah, young Irvin. I told him he was signing up for a lot with Barrett, but he didn't care. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? We're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it, anyway.
Wait, Barrett was married?
He never mentioned that. I suppose he didn't want to talk about it after what happened. The colony war took so much from us all.
Right, so Irwin died in the war. So we could probably find Irwin's name out there. What was Barrett like back then?
Exactly the same as when you met him, I bet. All smiles. Saying just the wrong thing at just the right time. You don't mentor someone like Barrett as much as you let him go and try to contain the damage later, eh?
You were the chair before Sarah?
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks' protege. If that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
Yeah, I actually read your thing up there. You knew Sebastian Banks?
Knew him, argued with him, tried to carry on his memory when he vanished. Sebastian will be back tomorrow, we always used to say. It reminded us that he was still here, in the bones of this old building. Something else?
I honestly was kind of thinking maybe the hunter would be Sebastian. But, no, it was father.
Hey, how are you holding up?
What about you? How are you?
It's not really going to hit me until later. Right now, I just need everyone else to be okay.
I really don't feel anything, but that's not the proper thing to say. To be honest, I feel terrible.
Take some time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms to sit down in if you need to be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
You don't need to be strong for everyone, Sarah. You can grieve too.
We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine.
She loved that.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Why didn't you? She loved what I said to her, but she doesn't want to speak to me, but the other two do. Noelle?
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
You did all that? When?
I haven't really been sleeping much. I'm not having the best dreams right now.
I mean, I could have done more to help, you know?
No, it's fine. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me? Sorry. Trying not to cry. I hope this was enough. It's pretty simple.
Okay, No. Thank you all for coming. Barrett was my friend. And if he was here, he would tell us to keep going and to never stop. And I'll do everything I can to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I keep doing these out of order. Obviously, it wanted me to speak to them first.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
Hey Barrett. It's me. Miss you. Wish it hadn't happened. See each other again, I promise. Bye.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from all this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private. However, I know Barrett would have appreciated the sentiment.
Theresa's leaving? Like, I don't know if anyone else is gonna talk. That's why I'm waiting.
I can't figure out if I'm overthinking, underthinking, or just thinking.
We're all that lives on when someone dies. It's up to us to decide how we remember them.
I just need a little time to myself.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Constellations' reduced capacity will no doubt make future work more difficult.
Okay. I think we might be done.
Why would anyone...
I am sorry. My head is swimming.
From one martini? No, I get it.
Good for us all to be together. Even I don't like to be alone at a time like this.
Lodge sure feels like a lonelier place.
Okay. No one else has anything to say? I think I have to leave, though, huh? Leave when you're ready. Yes. It completes quest. Missed beyond measure.